Hello and welcome to this meeting of the Planning and Development Council of the Town of Oakville. Madam Clerk, do we have any regrets?
Councillor Knoll is currently not present.
Well, let's assume he'll join us in progress. And Council, are there any declarations of pecuniary interest? Madam Clerk, I do not see any. And would two of us move in second, resolving into committee of the whole? Councillor McNeice and Councillor Chisholm, thank you very much. Any objection? Madam Clerk, there's no objection, and so that carries, and we are now in committee of the whole. And we have 4 confidential items to discuss. And so we need a motion to waive the notice provision in the procedural bylaw section 8.3, which requires a minimum of 48 hours public notice for agenda items, and we'll need a 2/3 vote for this, and that concerns a labor matter. So I'm going to ask if there's any objection, and there being no objection, that carries. I need a mover and seconder, though. I leaped over Councillor Lischina and Councillor Longo. The L's are on this one, and so that's carried. And now we need another motion, which is a motion to go into closed session. These matters may be considered in the absence of the public under section 239(2) of the Municipal Act because they deal with litigation or potential litigation, including matters before administrative tribunals affecting the municipality or local board, advice that is subject to solicitor-client privilege, including communications necessary for that purpose, a proposed or pending acquisition or disposition of land by the municipality or local board, and labor relations or employee negotiations. So this is the motion I need a mover and seconder for, and Councillor Giddings and Councillor Dudek, thank you. Any objection? Madam Clerk, there being no objection, that carries. And now, if we just give our technological forces a moment to resolve us into a session closed to the public. All right, Council is back in open session, and during the closed session, direction was given to staff regarding item 8.1 and 8.2. And at this time, I need a mover for a motion that Council ratify the memorandum of agreement with CUPE Local 1329 dated October 27th, 2023, and that the agreement be executed in accordance with bylaw 2013-057. And I'll accept that motion from Councillor Schitt. Thank you, sir. Is there any objection? Madam Clerk, there being no objection, that's carried unanimously. I now look for a motion to receive the information provided on confidential update 8.4. And I'll recognize Councillor Nanda for that. And is there any objection? Madam Clerk, there being none, that's carried as well. And I now need a motion to rise and report to Council. And Councillor Grant, thank you. Any objection? That carries. I rise and report the Committee of the Whole has met and made recommendations on confidential discussion items 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, and 8.4, as noted by the clerk. May I have a mover and seconder to adopt the report? Councillor McNeice and Councillor Longo, thank you. Any objection? Madam Clerk, there being no objection, the report is adopted. And I now need a mover and seconder that the report and recommendations of the Committee of the Whole be approved. Councillor Chisholm and Councillor Knoll, thank you. Any objection? Madam Clerk, that carries as well. I'll ask Council if you have any emergency, congratulatory, or condolence information to share. And I'll ask for a mover and seconder for consideration and reading of the bylaws. Councillor O'Meara and Councillor Adams, thank you. Any objection? The bylaws are hereby considered and read and adopted. Thank you, everybody. That ends the work for this meeting. It's been terrific working with you, and I look forward to our next opportunity. The meeting is over.